Hey guys, welcome back. I'm coming on to do a layout for the Scrap Room Kit Club. And I'm working with the August 2023 kits. And this is a Flavors of the Month kit that I'm starting with. It is from Simple Stories, The Little Things. So I've got 3 really gorgeous pattern papers. I love, love, love this lilac-y orchid tone. I have 2 sheets of a textured cardstock. It's called Basil White. And let's see, I've got some foamy stickers, which I love. And then some die cut bits. So that is a great start. Now, when I'm looking at this, the first thing I know is I'm going to take a little bit of this Basil White and map my photo because I always like that crisp line. And my son happens to be wearing a white shirt. So that will really pop that. Now, the second thing to tell you about is I'm going to use this sketch from JQ Crafty. She is on our design team and she created this really fun sketch. So I've got a really nice size background, right? A square, kind of a sunburst kind of a vibe, but you know, do whatever. Some torn bits and another torn kind of layer here, a tab, an embellishment, title. So I really like the balance of this. We've got a bit of a visual triangle feel with some like fluttery bits over here. Yes, super great explanation, I know. That's sarcasm, y'all. Okay, so let's see. I have to map my photo. We talked about that. Not a big deal. For that square on the background, I think I'm going to bring in this orchid, and it looks kind of like a 10 by 10. So let me just wing it and say it's a 10 by 10. Kind of, sort of, right? And the reason I'm going in with this lilac shade is literally just because I love it. The rest of this kit has a lot of a really nice leafy green. So I know that's going to take care of some of the need I'm going to have to bring a lot of green in. I didn't talk about this. This is my son. This is Nick. And they were up in a tree. Yep, that's the whole story of that. 2 boys in a tree. Okay, so we have that. Of course, I have these pieces. Those are plenty to totally kickstart a whole nother layout. Great. Now, I have a white torn block and I have not a white for real, but according to our layout, we've got a couple of things going on. So let me go ahead and cut this piece. Yeah, let's do some really fancy measuring. About this wide. I'll put a nice little crease there so I know kind of what I'm doing. I don't know, guys. I just have fun with it. I try not to take any of this stuff too seriously. Like, what is better than just playing and ripping paper up, right? So that top bit had this nice torn edge, right? Boop. So we have that. And in the sketch, it was white. And I thought, all right, great. We have a white-ish paper, so we can do that. Perfect. Remember, I'm still matting that. I know. And then there is a second piece that is torn. So why don't I go ahead, do the same thing, kind of close to the same size. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but close to the same size, right? I'll cut it this way this time, like that. And let's see. And it looks kind of like the top is a little bit cleaner and the bottom and the side gets torn this time. I'm like, okay, I can do that. We'll just do a nice little tear. If you want that white core to show, tear towards you. If you don't, tear away from you. Pretty darn easy directions on that one. So we've got some torn bits. I like that. I'm going to stagger mine a little bit because, you know, I like to. Now, in our sketch, we have 3 photos. I have 1. That'll totally work. It's fine. Then, oh, but wait. I need those foofy things that come out. So they are like not super clean and super straight. So I'm wondering about just kind of going for it, kind of like this, right? I'll do a couple in the red. And I'm going to tear that edge because there's so much tearing. And guys, we can totally curl this up and mess it up and all that kind of stuff to give a bit of movement. Okay? So as we see, I'm not taking it too seriously. Just doing the things, right? Tearing this one. I'm going to do 3 of these and 2 of another color. Just popping them in. They kind of look like pieces of pizza or little tortilla strips. So let's do this one for my third. Tear, tear, tear. Great. So we've got that. Now I kind of like the 3, but I can bring in 2 more, which is fine. We will see what we have. I already used floral right there, so I don't want to do that with those. And then I don't want to put the plaid as directly on there. So hopefully in our pattern paper kit, there's going to be some paper that I want to use there. Now, the little thing is straight up the perfect title, being this bright white off of all this pattern. It's giving us a tiny bit of resting space. And then this lemon might have a bit of a hard time showing right now. It doesn't mean we won't be able to use it in a minute. I just needed, oh, see, like right there, it's gotten a little separation. Maybe that. Ooh, I do like this yellow. So now that I have like a whole bouquet, I like that down there. All right. And since I have the lemon there, I think I'm not tacking this down yet. I mean, this is all the, let's see how it goes. I like the idea of bulking that bit up. And then we even have this cute little strawberry cluster, which is helping to bring the red across. And then I've got a few itty bitty bits like those. I'm going to tack those in a second along with these tiny little pieces. All right, so let me go ahead and mat my photo. And I'll be right back. I've got this vibe going, right? And I did go ahead and popped my photo on white, and I tore a little edge along the bottom just because I was tearing edges elsewhere. So why not, right? So let's look at the pattern paper kit. We have got this really fab one with all of these wordy bits. I love text, called Always Remember, and then a fabulous peachy tone. And then this one, we have Choose Joy. It has the green. I was hoping we would come across. And then the back side is a fantastic, glorious floral with text in between, almost like, I don't know, like a gardening page or something like that. So this is what I was hoping I was going to come across, that I'd find a green and be able to go like that. Now it's very dramatic, and we've got all of these patterns, and patterns are my jam. So I love that. I'm going to, of course, gut underneath the purple so I can keep a hold of that. And I might map my photo in a tiny bit of that green as well. So let's look at this Always Remember. I think from this, should I cut out a couple wordy bits so I can kind of have some black up there? Let's see, the Good Life. I already have the little things. You know what? Where did I find that? The Good Life little bit would be a really cute, like, secondary title. Guys, bear with me about cutting. I am tragic about cutting anything straight. So I tend to always use my cutter because I'm so bad at it. I'm like shaky, my hands wiggle. I don't know. We all have a thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that will be a good plan. I'm gonna keep this word that reads noted and just put that into my little embellishment bin I have handy dandy. And I'm going to cut each of these separate so I can have like a little cute cluster up here of 3 little words, because I do like things in 3s if I can. So that is cool. Guys, I have a little tiny fan running on my desk right now because it is so humid. It's one of these cute little desk fans. So I don't know if you can hear the little whir from it or not, but that's what it is, so I just don't die of heat. I have a big window right there, and I don't keep it open in the summertime because of the wind will come, so we have to do what we have to do. Anywho, so that is the pattern paper kit, right? Oh, wait. Oh, and I'm deciding if I want to map my photo in green, so that's in a second. Now, the Shots of Life kit. Let's see what we have from that. We have got, oh, this is cute. Live Life in Full Bloom. That's really cute. Oh, I'm sorry. This piece is the 3x4 elements, and we have the little things, and this is Enjoy the Little Things. I should do the little, I'm totally doing that. I'm grabbing this enjoy word from right here and making it part of my big title. And it's going to play off of the little words up there, so I think that will be fun. I don't know if I want to use anything else, but I'm going to put that right there in a minute, and of course, pop it all up. It's going to be fabulous. Now, we have the strawberries there. I'm going to cut out a thing of the strawberries from this sheet, guys, and I'm going to fussy cut that out and add it to this cluster down there. Okay, I think that's good. So I like that. I need to get these pieces on because things are getting a little crazy. Oh, and I also have a little bit of washi. Now, I don't know. See, I don't know if the washi is going to do very much for it at this point. I'm going to hold on to it. I might act like I'm tacking down a couple of these red bits. So hold on. And then it just occurred to me that this would be good for those other two little strips right there. So let me see if there's something that I don't need to use. Guys, I really like these pieces, so it's a little tricky. So I'm going to grab this right here and kind of tear it right there because I want to be able to use that floral for something. So I'm going to have the little strawberries, and I'm going to do the same thing kind of right here, so I don't lose any of these pieces that I know I'm going to want to use as like die cuts later. Okay. You got to do what you got to do. And I might make this one just a little bit thinner because I do need the room a little bit, right? That one, and I'm going to make this one just a little thinner. It's not thick, but just a little thinner. Just like that. Okay. Phew. Now it's time to get these pieces down before it gets too out of control. I'll be right back. Okay, I have these pieces on. Where did we put the washi, guys? Here it is. And this is what I think I'm going to do with the washi. You're not going to see it under this red one, but I liked the idea of just a little piece of this beautiful, I mean, I'm telling you guys, I feel like I scored with this washi color because it is so darn cute. I'm just putting it a little bit on the red. It's not showing up a ton. It's just doing a little tiny something. Okay, the next thing to look at is the embellishment kit. And we've got this big old 12x12 sticker sheet. And you guys know you can build out a zillion layouts with these sticker sheets. I'm just trying to get a little bit of space on my desk that was clear when I started, and I don't know what happened. Okay, so we've got this big old sticker sheet. Let's see what we want to put on. Oh, I love that bird. That bird is so cute. Oh, and the other thing I think we should put on, which one would show? Should I do a black one? There's a tab. I don't know if this black is too, no, I like it. There is a tab in the sketch above the photo. So that was kind of in the back of my mind, and there was a tab here. So that's awesome. I'm gonna do the sweet little birdie here. So what I'm gonna do, just get a tiny bit of my double-sided foam rolly thingy and pop that right up with the berries. I like that. So we've got a nice bit of black in this collection. I think that is fabulous. And I don't even need that much more, guys, because this is so darn pretty. Ooh, look at this one. So this is going to go tone on tone a little bit, which I'm totally good with because I feel like I wanted a little something else right there. So that's fine, giving us a little bit more of that green. And then I'm looking at the rest of the floral. So I have a lot of yellow here. I mean, the color is pretty much spread out the way I would like it on here, so I don't even have complaints. And they are both wearing black, so that is fantastic. You know, I have the little birdie there. I think I might finish this pretty simply. Let me go ahead. There's a cute little bumblebee on this with black and yellow. I can put that down in this cluster. I'm going to give his little wingies a bit of movement because I like that, meaning I bent up his little wings a tiny bit, not a big deal. And then the last thing to do is I want to circle back here and see if there's any little bits. Ooh, I've got foamies in both the strawberries as well as these blueberries. So I can get another strawberry right under there so we can see that really nicely. And then why don't I just figure out where I might want to tuck this little blueberry? Maybe right there. All right, guys, that is that. I'm just going to do a little bit of fun bending on these bits because I like bent bits. I just do. Makes it kind of interesting for me because we've got other little pieces that have a torn look. Let me go like that. I'm going to bring this one right up above on that. And then, is there anything else I want to mess with just a little bit? Ooh, I like that, how the red shows through. I didn't even mean to do that. That was cute. Okay. I like when you can see little bits and pieces through things because you're like, oh, what's going on with that? How cute. Okay, we have that. And then is there anything else that wants a little bit of treatment? Just a little bit, like just a little movement. There we go. I think that's good. Okay, guys, here is my finished layout. I hope you like how I address this sketch. Anytime I have the opportunity to use a sketch, guys, I am all over it. I like that we can see a little bit of the pattern on the bent bits, and we totally showed all of the green in my photo. All right, guys, I'm gonna have links down below for the ScrapRoom website, the Facebook group, and the blog. Guys, you know the Facebook group has all kinds of challenges going on all of the time. There, you know, we've got sketch challenges. We have a throwback sketch challenge, supplies challenge. Oh, the cut file of the month that's exclusive from Cut to You. I mean, there's all of the things. So meet us over there and show us what you are creating with these kits. Okay, guys, I am going to have a few still shots to follow, and I will see you ever so soon with another video. Bye, guys.